Everybody loves children, however old they may be. Even when I was 60, my mother called me her little boy. But as far back as history goes, there's been a child who's not necessarily the beneficiary of parental love. And there remains controversy about the right of this child to be loved and to love. I'm talking about the child in the womb of its mother. And I'm talking about the practice of abortion. Is it right or not? Now, in the next 2 minutes, we can't cover all the points of a controversial topic, but we can talk of some very core issues. Arguments by those who are in favor of abortion include women's moral right to decide what to do with their bodies, the need for gender equality, and women's rights to achieve their full potential. Okay, now by way of reply, let me start at the beginning of the beginning. According to the Vedas, life begins at conception. The fetus, at any stage, is alive. That means that abortion, for whatever reason, is taking a life. It's murder. Would any of the arguments I mentioned stand in a court of law if they were in support of killing an adult, an innocent, unprotected, and helpless adult? Your Honor, that person stood in the way of my reaching my full potential. Wouldn't take a judge or jury long to come out with a decision. Guilty. Therefore, the general principle is that abortion is wrong. That's not just a monk's opinion. Some feminists also share it. Feminists for Life write, "We believe in a woman's right to control her body, and she deserves this right, no matter where she lives, even if she's living inside her mother's womb." Jack Nicholson says, "I'm positively against it. I don't have the right to any other view." And musicians, well, you know the singer Celine Dion. Her mother's priest advised her against aborting her, and she was the 14th child. Models, Kathy Ireland says, "I didn't want to be pro-life, but this is not a woman's rights issue, but a human rights issue." But someone may argue, well, what if the mother's life is at risk? What if a woman is raped? But less than 1% of abortions are for either reason. Let's not make general rules from exceptional cases. Let's stick to the core issue. Abortion is murder, and it's going on a vast scale. Annually, this planet sees about 56 million abortions. That's 25% of all pregnancies. Of those, 60% are married women and 40% are unmarried. That's a lot of lives taken, a lot of bad karma. In closing, I suggest that abortion is a symptom of a much deeper problem. There are women who are raped and become pregnant. The problem is that they were raped, and not that they're pregnant. The real problem is how degraded our society has become. Sexual permissiveness and sexual obsessiveness are two of those main symptoms. And to bring about a social revolution, among other things, we need to value and teach self-control, celibacy until marriage, and sanctity of life.